Because yeah, if you're buying returns, you get what you get. You're not going to come back to me and say, I made far too much money on that last box. No, you're not. But if you didn't make so much money on it, you're going to come and tell me about it. Morning, morning, morning. How are you doing? Neil here. And we've just hit 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which is absolutely fantastic. Even though they've slowed down a little bit because I haven't been posting quite as much content recently, but I'm back on the game. So you guys may or may not have seen that obviously I had all these 22 pallets of PC goods, and they are still sat here 3 weeks later because I'm super busy or super slack or both. But that said, I've got a guy who previously bought a pallet out of off of me, and slowly but surely I've been shifting like boxes of just random items on eBay. That's been a bit hit and miss, but we'll come back to that later. But yeah, he reached out to me yesterday saying, have you got any pallets? Desperate for him, I'll pick them up whenever. Just, you know, obviously not name the price, but you know. And I'm like, actually that would be a great excuse to get out all of that stuff that's in the corner. Where's my hand going? Over there, which is all of the old stuff. So I'm going to make up, that's the kind of stuff he's had before, so I'm going to make up 1 or 2 pallets of that, let him know the price, and I think he's keen to take that off my hands. That is a great excuse for me to actually pull my finger out, because I've been mega busy, and actually get this sorted. I reached out to Ben, my brother-in-law, TikTok legend Ben, to come and help me to see if he's got some time. So hopefully I'll speak to him at the end of the week, and he's going to start next week, so we can actually get a bit of a plan of action for this, because I've been doing my typical Neil, kind of procrastinating on it, thinking, right, do I sell it all as pallets, sell it individually? And there's some really good gear in here that will actually make quite a lot of money. So what I'm going to do, what I think I'm going to do, is A, get help, literally get help, and B, put a plan down. Repair business has been super busy at the moment, so I actually need to extract myself from that to get this stuff shifted and back on the game. So yeah, here I am today. Excuse the noise. Guys are busy outside. So, yeah, I've got the pallet truck. Unfortunately, it's not as sunny as it has been. I'm going to shift all these pallets out down here and get access to all that stuff out there and build some pallets. Get a shot of it, make some room, make a little bit of money in the meantime, and then start going through this stuff. Just dropped what could potentially be the largest money item in here. The 49-inch Odyssey Samsung Curve gaming monitor. Could be a good excuse to get out the box and have a look, couldn't it? Rookie. This tripod is capped. I'm building up these pallets, and to be perfectly honest, I've got all this stuff I need to shift. And that pallet over there. So there's going to be a literal fire sale just to get this space back. A lot of this stuff works, a lot of it doesn't. That's why when I'm pricing it up, I can't be too greedy, because in a day when it was the whole lorry load, we made our money back. This is just excess, so I've just got to get shot and keep that in my mind to get shot of it, not be too greedy, otherwise it's not going to go. Otherwise I'm just going to have to lift. If I want if I want top dollar like I did the last lot, it was listing it all individually, which is obviously time consuming. This is a fast way of emptying out, getting a little bit of this that I probably didn't really pin my hopes on, so it's a bit of a bonus, and it means I can crack on with this stuff. So got a little guitar in here, do we one of them for the office,
Well, we've got 2, so let's put one on the pallet. Oh, my AirPods are going flat. They never seem to last long. Or I just wear them all the time. Speedboat. It's a speedboat. Bullseye. Probably too young for that reference. That's worth 150 quid on its own. It's to look after the people that buy from you, make sure they make some money. And it's a really hard concept to grasp because you want to make as much as you can, but you've got to let this stuff go. Let us, giving them a chance to make money, otherwise they'll never come back. They need to make a little bit. They need to make, well, they make a good chunk. They'll be knocking your door down to buy more. After some immense negotiation skills by the chap I'm dealing with, and my part actually, we carved a great deal for himself and I, so I got rid of 3 pallets for a grand total of £550. So quite pleased with that, and I've got no doubt they'll make money off the back of that. No doubt. There's some items in there, so I mean that equates down to you do the maths per pallet, but yeah, absolutely. There's like robot vacuums and stuff there that I know that work. They'll go for 100 to 150 each. So yeah, you know what? There's 3 pallets full of stuff, including a brand new kids acoustic guitar. Da-da-ding, ding, ding. So going back to what I mentioned yesterday, the fact that it would come back to it, and that was that I've been selling off these boxes, small boxes of items on eBay as just literally job lot. There I am. I'm editing up the video that this is going to go into from yesterday. And yeah, so it's been hit and miss. Why? Because I've sold a total of 3 boxes and I've had to partially refund 2 of them, annoyingly. And I think the lessons I've learned from that is that these are the kind of boxes that I've been putting together, and they're all manner of the facial care and the baby stuff that I've had. Most of them, they've been a lot fuller than this, but so I've listed them with the amount of items it's got in it and taken pictures of the items on the side. But what they do have is they're all stickered up, because when we were sorting these individually, we were testing them. Ben was testing them, and we were putting on the box like the pick code number, which is what you see at the top, and whether they were new, used, broken, faulty, or working, like used, working. And the problems I had with them is that despite putting a super, complex listing, not complex, just thorough, about these are returns, customer returns from Amazon, and they're all manner of different conditions. And I should have known this. This is it's sort of common sense because people just don't read your listings. But the simple fact of the matter is that people would look on the photos and see, oh, that one's working, that one's working, that one's working. Even though I put in the listing, these were tested quite a long time ago. Please do not take the labels as gospel. These are returns for all these manner of different reasons. Some working, some not, some faulty, some used, some new. But yeah, I should have known. It is eBay, essentially. Basically, what you're doing there is giving eBayers, and I had a bit of an eBay rant the other day, on eBay rant, is the fact that you're giving them a get out clause. So what happened was, I sent a box out to somebody, and they were buying it specifically for one item which was high value, that it did say that it was working, but to be honest, since that was tested out last year and in the box now, it stopped working. Chances are the battery's shot, I don't know. But obviously they got back to me and said, what's the dealio? Because I bought it for this particular item and it said working on the box, but it's not. And I was like, well, if you have to through the description, I said, please do not go by what it says on the labels because they are old. But so I kind of stood my ground there, nicely. Said, you're buying it for the lot and not that one. And they were like, I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't working, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get it. And then they uncovered, and this is another thing, they uncovered it was a WD, Western Digital, hard drive, NAS box that I'd put in there, but I didn't know because I didn't sort this stuff out. I didn't know that inside it wasn't the hard drive, it was something else. So they were like, oh, you're an absolute liar. I was thinking about keeping the pallet because I went back and said, look, you still have options. Although I put no returns because these are a box of returns, eBay will forces companies to have a return policy. So if you're not happy, just send the whole lot back for a refund, or quite politely, but a little bit firm. And obviously a couple of days ago I was thinking about keeping it, and now I've uncovered this. You're a damn liar. I'm like, okay, I can't get away from that.
it's a Western Digital box. I get that for a hard drive, and inside it was like a electric toothbrush or something. It was just a box that whoever had returned it back to Amazon had picked and sent it back in. But I was, you know, hands up. Yeah, okay, that's my bad. I should probably check what was in it. Just goes to show, I just want to throw a box of stuff together. You buy it, it was 99p no reserve. You buy it, you get a bargain, you flip it, you make some money. But it just seems like when you list this sort of stuff, especially on eBay, buyers have, you know, too many rights, sort of. You know, I put it out, I said, look, absolutely, you've got me banged to rights there. Let's talk about a partial refund or return if you want to return it. And they were really nice in the end, and you know, fair play. I showed, you know, I had a box that wasn't what the item was in it. But it's just frustrating because all I want to do is sell a box of stuff that is 99p. You can buy it for 99p if nobody have bid on it, and I'd ship it to you. But yeah, it just brings in hassle. But I did learn some lessons, and that is, if I'm going to sell these boxes, I've still got quite a lot there, I will take all the labels off, or I will literally put new labels on that are blank, and they can, you know, you can work it out for yourself. Yeah, so kind of a difficult one. I made my own bed, and I did lie in it, so to speak, with those. I get it. But I think if people get a good deal out of these boxes, say for instance it said faulty and they got it and it was working, they wouldn't come back to me and said, oh, you've mislisted it because it said faulty and it's working. No, but that's right, because they're going to make loads of money. But because they're going to be on the other side of, actually, they might make a bit of a loss on this, or make, you know, not so much on this item, they'll come back to me and they'll action, you know, the rights that they have. Frustrating. But, and I think my last video, if you check it out, watch it, you know, have a look. It's like eBay has ruined eBay. eBay are brilliant. They've been really good to me as a business seller most of the time. But there are just some eBayers out there that want their cake and they want to eat it and they want another one as well. Which is frustrating, but c'est la vie. Part of the reason why, to be honest, I want to put this stuff on my own website so that it just bypasses eBay to a degree. Because, yeah, if you're buying returns, you get what you get. You're not going to come back to me and say, I made far too much money on that last box. No, you're not. But if you didn't make so much money on it, you're going to come and tell me about it. So where's the fairness? Because I buy this stuff, I don't go back to Amazon and go, I didn't make enough money on this at that road. No, I don't. So, you know, you've got a little bit fair. Rant over. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. If you don't like it, I'm not going to get that phone. Like the video, it's just there. Damn it, someone else got it. Anyway, I'm Neil. Check it out. Like, subscribe. And yeah, look forward to giving you the next video. Take it easy.